What's up, gang? What's the deal? What the deal is? Check. All right. Good. How's everyone doing? How's the weekend? Who's in positions? Welcome. We'll do a couple of giveaways here today, and hopefully we get a trade in. I got to run at 9:30, so we got about an hour and a half. But we'll do a giveaway in about an hour. Let's mark up the ranges. The weekly is bullish. I'm expecting to see some kind of bottom wick here for the weekly, and then start coming up. Maybe we close bearish today. Maybe today is the bottom wick, and then we just drive up the rest of the week. We'll see. The daily is bearish. The 4 hours bullish, but this hourly just closed bearish. This interesting level we just closed below the most recent. Made a pick here. I'm gonna have a thinking about having a sell stop, but I think there's a chance this flips and reflips bullish because this is the beginning of the session, and there is some kind of level here. Right, almost like a head and shoulder level. But there's room to fill on this wick, and we might attempt it here. 50. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. You know what? Let's not do that. Just based on the mirror here. Okay. Went up, and then the support that held. I think this can flip and not drive. So if it flips, bearish, doesn't drive, comes back up, and then re-breaks the lows, that's when I'll take it. I'm not going to take it here. If it decides to just come down, then it'll come down. It flip over there. Gave 30 pips before the flip, huh? I think we might do the same thing here. Let's remove drawings. Delete this, clear all drawings. 48.4. All right, we are in there. Limit by 1. Yo, what the fuck just happened? Come on. Gotta stops to be here. The closeout full. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Markets, market buy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm closing right there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea how I closed out. If I closed out 1 or 2, because I had a 20 lot running on my live account and I had to manage that real quick.
Man, Wix, these gold moves are violent. You know what I mean? It's crazy the way it moves right
I
now.
was trying to set limits and buy stops, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm torn between 2 accounts. We're fucking moving, and the thing is, if it pushes up the other way, I gotta have stops set. I didn't even have time to like react, but like, wow, that's $2,200 evening here on the live account.
It's crazy. Like you can literally go from up 2 grand to down 1,500 in 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
That's how I was just trying to manage risk. I put stuffs to break even everywhere, and I was gonna close partials on the live, but then I seen it drop. I'm like, all right, no, we need to secure something. By the time I set these partials, we'll hit fucking BE again. But yeah. Congrats. How much did we secure over there?
20. Looks like I got 23.
26, I think.
26. Okay, I got 23. I closed so fast, man. It was just moving too quick.
Yeah, 26 pips. Wait, 3. No, wait, I'm lying. 10, 20, 25 pips.
Yes, sir.
So here's the deal. Honestly, the only reason I took this is because the ranges are so massive. I looked at this. Remember, I just showed you guys that it kind of ran back up here at this level. Right here. But when you go to the smaller time frame, when you see that flip over there, where is it? Right here on the 15, I think. Yeah, right here on the 15. Just these small flips are like 30 pips, 54 pips right here. Even if we're going to head the other way, it's going to give you 30, 40, 50 pips. So I figured that's what we're getting here. 20, 30 pips. And then even if we head the other way, we'll have stops to break even. Because the breaks are violent, right? The ranges are so big that any kind of break is bound to give you 20 to 30 pips. 187 pips so far, all on buys, W. If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm just looking for this 4 hour to close bearish and then some sell limits off this area right here. It's going to be a big stop, but there's going to be some sell limits here, and I'm just going to use like 15 or 30 minute stops somewhere, wherever it happens. So let's go to the 4 hour, right? Because if we get a bearish 4 hour closure, well, we don't need a text. Just think about it. Bearish 4 hour closure, and we have a bearish daily, right? So any kind of pull up to these areas will be just a top wick for the 4 hours. So I'm thinking of doing something like this. Sell limit here, probably above the wick right here, the stops. So you're looking roughly at about maybe 80, 90 pip stop. Keep it a 2 lot, right? But highly likely the 4 hour sees a strong bounce down. You're likely to see 100 pips here on any kind of bounce. Tap this area, a quick wick. The move I'm banking on here is just to look like this. As whenever we do end up making that, and maybe this candle will will do boom, and pulse down. That's what I'm banking on. So if we can keep stops somewhere up here above these wicks, right? Because if we're breaking this, we're going to start filling this, but so there's a likelihood it can drive through there, but there's a high likelihood that if it does bounce, and you are correct about this area, there's just massive upside, massive upside. And I believe there's a high likelihood that once this 4 hour closes bearish, that the chances of rejecting or around this area are maybe like 80, 90%. What do we get? I have a buy limit 4235.5 for my next position, so coming down makes sense to me. Yeah, it makes sense to me too. My issue is bearish day, bearish 4 hour. So while we might see, right, like this is a cute level here, right here, right? Wait, is that the one you have? Wait, I have a buy 4235.5, 35. Oh, you're about to tap 70 pips. That takes a few seconds. That's going to be down in a few seconds, 70 pips. Wait, is that a 4 hour level? Yeah, you have that off the 4. So yeah, I mean, the previous 4 hours bullish. So yeah, up until this 4 hour closes, yes, I agree with you. My issue is the bearish daily. So I don't want to see the celery play happen here, right? It might pump through it. And like, you're not wrong about this level, right? It can react here, it can react here. But I find that the edge is when the 4 hour and a daily line up, and then you can get that bounce on the smaller time frame if the 4 hour and the daily are in the same direction. That's why I'm not looking for the buy limit. I'd rather look for a sell limit when it pulls up over here after the 4 hour close. So it's not like just take the take the pancakes at every 4 hour support or resistance. They got to kind of fall in line with structure as well, right? That's if that happens in the next 4 hour, think about the top wick entry here off the 4 hour if it does reject, because then, right, you're kind of looking at a 4 hour top wick like that, right? So I don't disagree with you about the level. I just I find that the edge is when the 4 hour and the daily line up in the same direction. Or that's when the biggest edge is. Oh, hold on, that was win number 549. Hey gang, let's do a giveaway. Right? Some giveaways. All right, let's see. You might get activated right here. Option's about to be in position. I told you 70 pips like nothing right here. Exactly 75 pips already came down. I'm in. Oh, did it tap 35.5? It did not. 35.6. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Closing for Le 50. Damn, how did you get in there? It missed you by a pip. I would have been tight. Said 35.5. This should hit 35.6. Oh, it tapped 35.5 on the dot. Ow. I love it. What a savage. Savage. Imagine this is where the bullish flip starts coming in. Bro, you closed too early. It's 300 pips worth of pullback here. Gotta leave a runner, bro. You gotta leave a runner on a pancake. Number one rule of pancakes: leave runners. Do you ever not see a track star? Thanks to you, Wix and Caviar, I've developed something amazing. Thank you so much. Hey, oh, got a mosquito. You know how I know I got him? There's little splatters of blood, even though not much of mosquito left. Little blood, but there's no mosquito anywhere. He got clapped into the next dimension. How great are these fucking pancakes, man? Obliterated that mosquito. Yeah, he turned to liquid. I hit him at like Mach 12. You ever swing so hard? You ever swing so hard at a mosquito that the fucking you miss it, but just the force of the fucking your hand breaking the sound barrier just destroys them? Been taking them for the past 9 months. 0 L's on buys, 4 L's on sells, so I just don't take sells at all. Yeah, I like the buys, man, but it's been great. Like, I've been looking at them for like a year. And a little over a year. It's been since last summer, so we're looking at a year and like 3-4 months already. I remember last July or August I started looking at them. Hell yeah, that's how I found out I was an airbender. All right, Sam. This is in over 1,000 trades. That is so wild, bro. That's so crazy. You'd keep the shit out of that. Damn, I can't even be angry right now. I got a mosquito bite and the mosquito's dead. Like the one that bit me. I can't even take frustration out. Oh, we got people at the Zoom door. You? Yeah, that closed with no bottom wick. Yeah, you closed too soon. You feeling better? You still sound like you're a little colder. I don't think it was a cold, bro. I think it was the C word. But I'm telling you, like, colds aren't like this. And it's got to be some kind of new flu. Something. I've never in my life had a fever of 103 for 5 days. And then no matter what I took, the fever would go down. But as soon as medication wore off, right back. 5 days of just sweats and my head spinning. I'd wake up and I'd just be dizzy. You know, at 103, it's like you can't even sleep. You just like, fuck, I'm sweating, tearing all the clothes off. And then 30 minutes later, you're freezing your ass off. And it's like, you know, cooking like a best. I was hallucinating 103.2. Bro. Yeah. For days, when it doesn't go away, you're like, oh man, like the sunflower is talking to me right now. Can y'all remove all the Barbies from this fucking room? And my kids just fucking beep, 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 backing up the 18-wheelers, pulling out all the Barbies because they were talking to me. They were all talking to me. You know, Ken doesn't get sick like this. Get these bitches away from me. Fuck. All right, yo, we gotta. My dad might have a video of me saying my siblings age wrong, and I said a guy was gonna jump into a second story window. Into a second story window or out of it? That's kind of crazy. Imagine, like someone's gonna jump into the second story window. Gotta have one of those fucking Olympic poles, the fucking pole vaulters. Well, I always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to try that shit. It looks pretty sick. Said he was gonna hop into my room from the street. That's some big hops. That's like, man. Even John Morant don't have hops like that, bro. I got like 50 inch vert. Damn, you closed too soon, bro. Look at this. 100. Man. But it re-broke the lows, right? You probably would have hit. He would have hit. Yeah, it re-broke the lows. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just taps and goes the other way. And it's like, attempts you had are nothing to play with. Yeah. Yo, can you guys hop onto the Zoom side and start dropping your name? Let's do a giveaway early. I'll probably call it a session around 9. So. Jay just started putting everyone's name in. Jay, are you guys running like a, hey, if one of us wins, we split it type thing? I want in on that. Hold on. Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
I'm saying no, we're not splitting anything. No splits.
No splits.
Whoever wins. No. Well, you're sending 2. You're running 2, so we'll see. Maybe
But what you guys should do is, like, if any one of you wins the account, whoever wins trades it, but whatever their profits, you guys split the profits. And then you guys can't lose, because between the 3 of you, you're a well-oiled tricycle.
Yeah. How the sales played out, bro. This 5 fucking came down.
Yeah. This 5 did come down. Oh shit, this 5 is about to come back up. There you go. Nice, I called it. Called the buys here for 20 pips. I'm joining, but it did a weird update. That's interesting. All right, come on. People drop your names in the Zoom chat. Come on in. There's 15 people in the Zoom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see about 9 names. Well, 15 with me, so 14. 5 people are missing their names. Where's Kenny? WTF is Kenny?
Yeah, the 15 flip, bro. Bitch.
There's room. There's room to go. Look at this top wicket grab. The problem is there's no wick on a closure or minor wick on a closure. Kind of scary. I'd rather wait for the hourly levels to tap here and see what it does. Might see a nice little bounce off this area as well. Just this 218 pip stop here. Fill the wicks. Got to keep some kind of stop. And it's also against bias, previous candle. But previous candle's got no bottom wick, so let's see. What would be interesting if the 30 comes down like somewhere here in 20 areas, 22 areas, and closes with no bottom wick. If that happens, then you can say, all right, buy limit off this area. And then you have that stop right there, 52 pips. If there's no bottom wick. The issue is the 4 hours, the celery play. Look, the 4 hour celery play. I don't know. It's a little tough going against the daily and the 4 hour here. I would rather, like I said, if you're gonna look for like a Wix mix pancake, gonna be up here for a sell. Close. Come on in. Anyone? Is this everyone? Is this everyone already in the Zoom chat? Come on. If you're in the Zoom chat, drop your names so we could run a giveaway or 2. It'll be interesting. You know what we should do? We should open this up. We should make this open for the entire YouTube. I'm gonna open it up, but only you guys can win. Only the Zoom people can win.
Then that's fine. Down.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna tease them, make them wanna join. Mwah, ah, ah, ah. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, yeah. Let's open it up. Make this public. All right. Yeah. So can we have the Zoom gang drop their names so we could do this giveaway? So everybody, I'm gonna give it a countdown till. I'm gonna count this down to like till 0. I'm gonna count it down till 0. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, Daniel Holder's coming into the Zoom. Come on, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. There we go. Nisha, Los, Yogi. There you go. All right, people are dropping their names. There you go. So. All right, so I think we can block up the entries there, right? All right, so I guess here we go. Do this. These are people from my Zoom chat. Make sure everyone only gets one entry into the giveaway I'm running. Give everyone a Ratchet Native in nickname. Show me the list before running it. Let's fucking do it. Oh, that's too loud. Pretty loud. If no stop loss. All right, queen of the charts in here. Eagle Eye Lows. Yogi, the big spirit candle. Smoke Signal Mac. All right, let's fucking do it. Run it. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Hey! Smoke Signal Mac.
Hey.
W.
Sir.
W. The tribe honors you, brother. Chief Wix9 himself has seen your entry light up like a golden candle on NFP day. You heard?
That's awesome.
All right.
Appreciate you, Wix.
You want a 50K? Hold on. We got one more. You can't win the next one. You're disqualified from it. Run one more. Give me another winner. We'll do 2 today. The drum pound, smoke swirls. Running candle. Matt. Prophecy said, he who chases the break yet respects the retest shall find gold. Tonight, the spirit belongs to running candle. Yo, you know what? In the spirit of the charts, let's do one more. We'll give away 3 50K accounts here tonight. 1. Wait, let's go Spanish. So maybe you can go towards Jay. Let's go. Uno más.
Yeah, but it's 2 separate words. There you go.
Don't deny my blessings. The big spirit candle Yogi. Congrats. Sorry, we tried. All right. We got 3 winners. 3 50K winners.
Congrats, Yogi.
Hey, can you guys write them down? Whoever's writing them down so I don't forget, please. If anyone.
Yeah, Nate already did them. They're done.
Hey, guys, DM me your info. Whether you've done it before or not, DM me your info and I'll get you your 50K accounts.
And Wix, is it cool if I shoot you a text, man?
Yeah, you can shoot me a text. I mean, just as long as you reach out to me and I know it's you.
Yes, sir.
I don't think Yogi and Matt have my cell phone, so that's why I think I'll tell them to DM. Also,
50Ks.
they're all 50Ks, yeah. And I'm gonna give away some 25K in the middle of the week, this week. Hopefully, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. And I think at the end of the week, I want to give away also some 50Ks. So it should be an interesting week. But those won't be for the private channel. Those will be for everybody in all of those live streams. Yo, Wix, you're live. Yeah, it's me. I'm live. But congrats to the winners. Right, we have Matt, Yogi, and J Mac.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it.
For sure. Let's see if we can get you those accounts. As long as you guys get in contact with me tonight, tomorrow, I'll try to get these out to you by Tuesday morning. What else we got going on? Oh, the 30 closed here. Let's get rid of this. I mean, lovely day here today already. Let's see if we can establish some kind of support. We did bottom out here at the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour level. We didn't quite get the 4 hour celery play, which we were watching. So it's tapped to support, and for now it's holding. If we can get some bullish closures here, 30, 15, some decent bullish closures, I would not mind looking to ride up here with an onion, right? So. As long as this level holds here, tapped it, right? And we're able to close strong bullish candle, I'll look for this. For now, we're gonna have to close, right? And it's looking like it's riding up and eating away at a lot of the range. This is 160 pips here on this 15-minute. It's get ready. It's gonna be a violent week. It's gonna be a really violent and unforgiving week. Either you're gonna take advantage of it or you're gonna get really burned. And all it's gonna take is one trade to do that. It's gonna be a violent week. So just, you know, be at your best. What's up, beautiful?
Mashed potatoes.
You want mashed potatoes with what? Oh, what chicken? Benny.
It's hitting me. Can't have my chicken then.
Yeah, let's go get you some mashed.
Let's go.
Asian session on the box. Yes, Matheus. How you been, bro? Been a while. All right, give me a second, chat. I'm gonna make some dinner, but with the level. Hey, stop! I got his paw on me. Here. All right. Give me a
Your
minute.
big butt.
Yeah, look how it's riding up options, man. Too soon. I think you should have held that 4 hour level, man. Because if it goes, man, the potential here is massive. Like 300 pips, 330 pips. W. All right, yeah. Make it look.
My first time ever trying it. That's one of my favorites. It's great because of all the fun.
Sorry, peeps. Oh. Wow. Interesting here. Setting up nicely. It really depends. So you kind of have a you have a hold of support here, but it filled the entire range up. It took away a lot of the range there on the 15. I do not prefer the 4-hour flipping bullish here, but that's a possibility. At that point, if that happens, the pancake ideas here would be gone for the next 4-hour because they would have worked out here on the buys support. I don't know. It's Asian session. Honestly, the weekly probably needs a steeper bottom wick, which I'd expect the daily lows to break today at some point, which means can we not drive yet for Asian session or for the day, right? And maybe form a resistance at these areas, right? So if we can come up there, right, if we can come up to these areas and get some kind of bearish closures, we can look for that same onion we were looking to come up, or we can look for it to come down, create a steeper daily candle, right, to maybe eventually later on in the day do something like this. And then the rest of the New York session, right? Or London could drive. But I would expect the daily to re-break the lows to create a steeper daily wick. And if that's the case, can we hold resistance here? So as we come up here, we'll see if we can hold it. It's 8:48. I gotta leave at 9:30, so I'm gonna call it a stream probably like 9:15 in about 20 minutes here, because I'm gonna have to run. I gotta dress. I gotta do a bunch of stuff. But a great W here today to start off the week for Asian session, and 3 giveaways. 3 giveaways given public. Yeah, we did it public just so the public see what they're missing out. Farzad, welcome back. I mean, it wasn't public when we took the position. We took the position, then we opened it up for the public. The private session got the W and 3 giveaways. The public just got access to see it. But the private gang, we did 150K in giveaways. And did you eat? Did you eat? No, not yet. Are you eating? Okay, good. You guys also got a W. Little stimulus check given out. Wix 9 stimmies. Just got home, about to go eat. Like, I figured like all your plans revolve around there. Like, we're gonna go do this and then go eat. We're gonna go hit the gym and then go eat. You know what? I'm gonna go take a drive and then go eat, and then I'm gonna trade and eat. I think eating is like, at this point, it's not even like a hobby. It's like your main thing. Like, what do you do for a living? Yeah, I eat for a living. Hello, what am I missing out? It's been a while. I used to follow your channel before. Oh, follow again. Welcome back. This is a private session that we've opened up for the public tonight. We already took our W. And we already gave away 150K worth of funded accounts. Now, we're most likely next time we're gonna be on is tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, right? And every single weekday, 8 a.m. Eastern for New York session in the morning, right? That's when we are live for the public. So tomorrow, make sure 10, 12, 11 hours from now, make sure you're tuned in over here to the same channel. I have 170 full position running on one of my funded accounts. What do you mean 170? 170 pips right now? Is that what you're trying to say? Have to avoid the seed oils outside. Okay, I'll be here. Good, awesome. 170 pips, congrats, options. That's really low. Is that the position off the 4 hour, but you just didn't close it on one of your accounts? Right, that was that entry, so you just kind of left it open. Oh, you closed on your live, but not on the funded, but it's the same position. Would you take that at one lot? Okay, all right, makes sense. So you're almost pushing your your account limit. Nice job.
Don't forget, gang, take advantage. Currently, Top One Futures has a promo for their 6-month anniversary. Using code WIX, you get 55% off. That's 55% off on the 25 and 50Ks. On the instant sim funded, you can get up to 5 accounts that you can copy trade. 5 accounts. And one very important thing as well, on all accounts, there are no more minimum trading days for those accounts. So take advantage, because they might last maybe a week total. So maybe you might have another few days left. So take advantage. Code WIX, 55% off. And don't forget, drop a like on the stream since you guys are here. And if you guys want to be part of the Sunday, if you guys want to be part of the Sunday streams and of getting the signals, you can do that. I'll put the link right now. It's signals. Go ahead and join WAP and take advantage. And then you can get what we get and have access to the Sunday streams, as well as any signals that Wix takes when he's not live.
Sir, and it happens quite often. Gold will pump back to all-time highs. I think I'm in buys will hold them. Stop losses on the low from the wick. Yeah, it just really depends on how steep this pullback will be before we start making our drive back to the all-time highs. I think at some point this week we should, based on like the previous weekly candle. Walk normally, please. You're full?
Yeah.
See, all right, leave your plate. Anyway, I'm full. Oh, this. Damn, Jay, long time ago. You remember me? Richard Robert, the man with 2 first names. Or is that like a
Remember your name?
Robert Richard? Robert Richard. I think people just see the names and they just like, you know, get sentimental. They just like remember the good old days. That name was Magenta. Oh, it was a different color. Oh, what an entry there, options. Maybe with the weekly being so bullish, you kind of play every support there, right? The taps. Gold's like that. You could pretty much play every 4-hour support. I was in your membership a year ago. I had a lot of profits, but I hated it to be profitable only with you and not with myself. So I started in my own journey with everything I learned from you. Nice. Awesome. What was the I was gonna say, what was the best lesson you had? How to make money selling courses? Which lesson was the best? Yeah, I was dying laughing when I saw Mambo post that shit. How to become a millionaire selling courses. Some shit like that. Hey, at least they ain't lying. Things are about to get interesting here on the hourly closure. Look at Spot. Spot's like, yo, what are we doing? Spot's about to close Doji on the 4-hour. My name's GF. Yo, team, hope you're doing better, Wix. I am. Knock on wood. Knock a wood. There's so many ranges. Like, I feel like Drizzer right now. I feel like unless we get 2 trades of at least 180 pips, like, it's not even a successful evening, right? Will there be a stream tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow evening? I don't know. There's definitely a stream tomorrow morning. Definitely a New York session. Purdy. That's so Purdy. Was that not Brock Purdy? That's your real full name? That's amazing. Jorge, what's up, man? I watched your sermon or something like that, or a couple of your sermons. It's all in Spanish, but it's pretty cool. I watched just a little bit to see kind of what you do. My best lesson I learned from you is my drawdown journey. Stay calm and think logically without emotions. Yes. Driving and watching, amazing. I think 4 hours going to close. So 42.15. Well, it just closed. Well, spot 4-hour closed. This is good. I'll take a bearish 1-hour candle here, because if we can start making our way up on the next hourly, that's a bearish 4-hour close, right? As we start making that top wick, I'll look for sells here at 42.67 areas for a wicks mix. That's a lot of time left, though, right? This will just be a bottom wick for us to start driving up, and then the 4-hour will close bullish on us, and then that's it. That's it, man. Do you believe we attract what we are? The problem is we owe it, like, people grow and change, right? Like, so do you believe with that growth and change, the things that you used to attract, you still attract? Because I've been driving around with a pile of shitty luggage then. Oh, man. I don't know. That's the way my mind works. That's how I think. Most normal people would be like, you know what? You're right. I'm like this and I attract. Me? Like, damn, well, if we people change and then we attract all this kind of bullshit along the way, man, what happens to all that bullshit as we start changing? Is it still attractable? I don't know. Weird. Oh, will you flippity pippity here? Or will you just drop? So there's a few ways we can play this. Let's plan it out, because I'm going to call it a session in about 10 minutes. We already got our dubs. We already did the giveaways. If something sets up, obviously we'll take more positions, but trading a 50K express, I want to risk about $200 per trade. 5 micros, good. Depending on your stops, like, yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, let's plan this out. Stuck in a 4-hour range. You really don't want to trade in the middle of the range. You kind of want to trade at the levels, at the range edges, if you will. Give yourself the strongest opportunity, the best opportunity. So let's draw this out. I think this is one of those ranges that we just keep holding here. This is going to be interesting. How much is this? Stop. Damn, 60 pips here, huh? I don't know. Couple of things. We either close bearish on the 4-hour here in an hour, and then on the next hourly, the next couple of hours, if the market does this, as it starts pulling up, I will look for a reaction at this area, or a reaction at the 4-hour area. I'm sorry, it's going to be a bit sooner at this area. right here once we close. If we start moving without ever coming back up there, you've come down here, you've created a resistance, now you're coming back down. So if you're able to close below this most recent support, sorry, you've created support, you've come up, created resistance. Right now, if you're able to close below this most recent support, right, if the candle comes down here, you should not have a problem to fill the rest of the range down here. Right, so if you're able to get those closures, you have a lot of room here to 42.12, 42.10. So, you know, do your thing, boo-boo, and take those sells. Wait for that closure. If you come down here, you might get these pancakes here off this area, right? Small stop, roughly 60 pip stop. I don't think I'll attempt that. I'd rather attempt pancakes off here, right up here to come down. But if you are able to come down here and get a bullish closure eventually at this area, right? Obviously, you can look for the onions and you can look for the market to come back up. It's just ranging between here and here, and it's just going to keep bouncing until a catalyst, high volume time, London open, pre-London, pre-NY. So we might range until something like that with a catalyst that can drive us out. Drive us outie out of here. All right. So even if you could come down here and get a bullish closure, breaks the highs look good, right, to come up here. You can get a bearish closure at this area, right? This is all possible too. You can come down here like this and have a bearish closure that does that. Guess what? Instead of the onion, you're looking for the celery play. Boom. As long as you're holding, once you break this, and once you already have a bottom wick here, you are good to go on the break of that bearish candle as long as it holds support and gives you a valid stop in terms of a bottom wick on the following candle on this one right here. Okay, so those are the few things that I would look for. Either a break here and come down, or a hold of this area to come up, or some pancakes off the 4-hour level there, right there, off this level. What do you think about buy stop 42.33? You can't have a buy stop at 42.33 if price right now is above it. You have a buy limit at 42.33, and I'm not looking for a buy limit. I'd rather have a sell limit up here than a buy limit from down here right now, with the 4-hour about to close bearish and the daily being bearish. So the next 4-hour top wick would be my ideal position. Once this 4-hour closes, the next 4-hour top wick would be my ideal position. Where in the top wick? Somewhere around these areas, right? This would be my ideal position. $42.23, is it possible in the next 2 to 3 candles? Are we talking about daily candles or hourly candles? Five-minute candles, like what are we talking about? 42.33 is possible in this candle. The way the market's been moving, it is possible to happen in this candle, this very freaking candle, right? But, ow. Gang, drop a like. Drop a like if you enjoyed the breakdowns, and drop a like if you took those dubs with us. And you know what? Can you guys spam some dubs for the position that we took and for the giveaways that we already did? The win that we got? Spam some dubs and check. Thank you, gang. Eddie said, damn, I'm late. Damn, look at this flippity pippity. Just 200 pip stop to get 30 pips here. Negative RR for you. Do not want the 4-hour flipping bullish, but I guess that's what we might have to live through. Over 500 pips tonight. Incredible. Love it. What I really like about these Wix entries is the momentum driving at pace with minimal drawdown. Yes. Up 50 pips on the night. I called it at 8. I'm Gucci. Ain't no complaints. W. Yeah, I'm going to call it here right now, too. I got to run. So I still got to get dressed, and I got to change, and my kids are over there, so I got to clean up their dinner, and I got to run. I got some stuff I got to take care of. But everyone's a winner today. Everyone's a winner, right? We had the private gang. We took a dub. Then we gave away 3 accounts, 350Ks, and then we did a whole breakdown for everyone that showed up late, right? 34 ticks on the night. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're a winner, as long as you won today, it doesn't matter if you won 5 pips, 100 pips, 1,000 pips. As long as you're a winner and you can show up tomorrow and rinse and repeat, just show it. Some days you win more, some days you win less, but just keep showing up and keep winning. And if that's the case, success is inevitable, gang. Success is inevitable, and you will see results. All right. Thank you for the stream. Well, I'm back to winning all the giveaways. Yeah, that's the thing. Eddie, it's a good thing that Eddie showed up late. Otherwise, he's taking all 3 of them tonight. All right, let's call it a session. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Zoom gang, see you in the clubhouse side of things. Signal channel, I'll see you guys in there if I see any positions throughout the night or in the morning. But 8 a.m. sharp, gang. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream as always. Chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Jay, I appreciate you. Go get your top 1 futures accounts while the 55% giveaway is still running. Every time I hear Jay's voice, it reminds me of that. So make sure you get your top 1 futures instant funding. Skip the challenge, and you make sure that you're ready by tomorrow morning's stream, so we could all be making bucks, buku bucks, right? So we could all be making money immediately without passing challenges. I have to change my name to gang. All right, gang. All right, chat. Chat and gang. Yeah, you need a partner in crime, bro. You need a Robin. All right. Appreciate everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Hasta la pasta. All right. Yep. Oh yeah, that's my time. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good evening, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Get your rest, get your accounts, and make sure you show up ready to go 8 a.m. sharp. Later.